So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 18 of our Sunderland career mode, and we've just got 2 games remaining in the season now. So looking at your bottom right of the screen, you can see that we're currently sitting in 4th place. Liverpool are just 2 points behind us and City are 4 points behind us, so both City and Liverpool can catch us up. But we've got a game now up against Chelsea, which is going to be extremely difficult. So if we lose against Chelsea and both Liverpool and City win, they can both leapfrog us into 4th and 5th place, and it'll push us down to 6th, which means we'll miss out on the Champions League and Europa League if that was to happen. So with just the 2 games remaining, we've got Chelsea and then Watford. So 2 very difficult games, and I'm not sure who City's got. Let's have a look. So Liverpool have got Watford. Arsenal have got someone else. Where's City? Manchester City have got Swansea away from home. So we'll have to see how they got on. But before that, we're going to jump into our game, which is obviously at home against Chelsea. And if we can get just a point from this game, or at least win it, we'll definitely be secured Europa League, or if not better, Champions League. A good chance for us earlier. We squeeze it through to Matheus Pereira. Pereira going for goal. And just 3 minutes into the game, we have picked up the first goal. And the goal which does put us 1-0 up in the tie. And that could prove a very crucial goal, because if that goal stays as it is, that goal would definitely secure us at least Europa League status for next season. Matheus Pereira, who we've been quite critical of this season, saying that he's been struggling to score the goals, steps up and just in the 4th minute, one of the biggest games of the season, and goes and scores an absolute pearl of a goal, curling that one round Courtois into the back of the net. And we get so lucky from the corner kick. I can't believe how lucky we got there. And a massive deflection off of Angel Correa's shot. There was no danger, I don't think, but it got a really big deflection off Barber. He couldn't do much about it. Courtois was completely wrong-footed. Courtois goes for the far corner. It actually hits Gary Cahill, I think, or actually Nemanja Matic. And that was a very good shot, but I think Courtois would have saved it. But it gets deflected and off the back of Matic into the back of the net. Courtois can do nothing about it, and we double our lead, and it looks like we could be going into at least Europa League and what could be hopefully the Champions League next season. Chelsea with a good chance. Ramirez turns, John Stones plays the ball through to Diego Costa, and Diego Costa, the top goal scorer in the Barclays Premier League at this moment in time, does in fact pick up the goal, which might give Chelsea a route back into the game. It was a lovely goal from Chelsea. Ramirez with a lovely turn takes John Stones out of the back line. They squeeze a lovely ball through to Diego Costa, and that's a lovely finish on the slide into the back of the net past Jack Butland. Not much he could do about that one, and we've got to try and hold on for the remaining 30 minutes if we want to try and secure a place in the Champions League next season. However, Dele Alli squeezing it through to Matheus Pereira. Can Pereira make it 2 in the game? He can't, because the Belgium goalkeeper pulls off a wonderful save there. I thought that was going into the back of the net, but Courtois did very well to spread himself and to save that. We've got another good chance. We squeeze it through to Angel Correa. Correa going for the shot. It goes up in the air. Courtois comes out, makes the punch, and they do get the ball cleared. But we're hoping maybe we can try and pick up a 3rd in this game to try and wrap up the game. Lovely chance for Chelsea, and Nemanja Matic scoring a wonderful goal there. Jack Butland didn't even have time to move. He hit it so hard and so accurately, there was nothing we could do about that one. John Stones putting his foot through the ball, clearing it. The player ball through to Matic, and what about that for a strike into the bottom corner? And we let a 2-goal lead slip out of our hands, and now it's 2-2, and we've just 15 minutes remaining. We've got to hold on now. We cannot go 2-0 up and go ahead and drop all 3 points. And you've got to be kidding me. Angel Correa has saved us once again. He scores another late goal from another corner kick. What about this for a strike? His first one was very lucky because it got a massive deflection off of Matic. But Angel Correa picks up the ball. He goes for the strike from range. Courtois at full stretch couldn't get anywhere near that one. Courtois might have saved Chelsea in the early stages as he denied Matheus Pereira picking up his second of the game. But he couldn't deny Correa picking up his second because he scores an absolute beauty from the outside of the box, and hopefully that should secure all 3 points for us now. So the final whistle goes and we end up beating Chelsea in a very dramatic, entertaining 3-2 game at the Stadium of Light. It was a fantastic game right from the very off. We scored a very early goal, then we let a 2-goal lead slip, but we managed to score a late winner for us through Angel Correa. That's why he's my man of the match, picking up a 9 rating, but a very entertaining game. I hope, or I wished, a lot more games would be that entertaining, as it really would help us FIFA career mode YouTubers out a big deal. But we've got some more player training here. Surely Lennon is going to go up to the next rating. Boy, does he go up, as we've got him on 3 trainings now, because we're trying to get him up to increase quite a bit more now, because we want to be getting up into the high 60s, low 70s, so we can start playing him in the first team, because he has got a potential of 77 to 94, so he's that good. I really want to get him into the first team lineup. So look at this news article, guys. Sunderland land Euro League spot. So Sunderland were left celebrating the chance to shine on a European stage after gaining a Europa League qualification spot. But that isn't actually correct, because as you can see from the league table, with just 1 game remaining, we are currently sitting in 4th place, Liverpool are sitting in 5th place, and if we win, Manchester United lose, we go up to 3rd place and finish 3rd in the league table. Or if we lose and Liverpool win, we finish in the Europa League spot instead of the Champions League spot. But I want to play our second team lineup in this one, basically because I'm not bothered whether I get into the Champions League or Europa League. Well, I am bothered. I want to get into Champions League, but realistically, Sunderland would probably be looking at Europa League, so we'll have to see what we do. I'm not sure, considering our full team lineup is fit. Who do I play? Do I play everyone? I'm not 100% sure. So I have been thinking about it, and I thought, you know what? We're going to go for it. Now, considering we're in the position which I never thought we'd be in, that we would be challenging for a Champions League spot with just 1 game remaining, I don't see why I should be putting out a weak squad and settling for Europa League. If we can go for Champions League, why not go for it? But Watford will be fighting hard in this game, because they're going to want to take some pride out of this game, and they're probably going to want to do their very best and deny us from getting to the Champions League. But it's going to be a big game. Let's see if we can step up to the plate and perform. Good chance for Watford early on, they strike it, and Jack Butland, low down to his right hand side, manages to make the save as he throws the ball out to Dele Alli, and we can launch a counter-attack of our own. But Watford, as I mentioned right at the very start of the game, will not be sitting back in this game, and they're not going to be inviting the pressure. They're going to go for it. They've got nothing to lose. Have a lovely ball through to Lens. Lens is 1-on with the goalkeeper. He strikes it and hits the top of the crossbar. Matheus Pereira trying to win the header, which he does do, but can't divert the ball back into play. We do come so very close there to open the scoreline, but the goalkeeper might have been beaten, but the crossbar wasn't. So Watford with a lovely chance. Troy Deeney's been played through 1-on-1, and Troy Deeney, the England striker and Watford's captain, gives them a 1-0 lead. So just as this, we were talking about how important it is to try and pick up all 3 points in this game, Watford, as you can see from their celebrations, are delighted with the fact that Troy Deeney has found the back of the net. A little disappointed from my eyes that we let him have a clean run through on goal. Jack Butler might have had 2 easy saves earlier on in the game, but he couldn't do anything about that one, as Troy Deeney's shot is perfect right into the top hand corner. And we might have another really good chance to get ourselves back in on level terms. Angel Correa cuts back inside, and his shot goes just inches wide of the post. After scoring 2 in the previous game against Chelsea, I thought he'd make it 3 in 2 games there, as he comes whiskers wide of the post. Lens taking on Neom. Neom goes for the slide challenge, and that is very, very naive from the left or right back for Watford. He's got to know a lot better than that. Lens takes him on. Neom tries to slide in, gets absolutely nowhere near the ball, and he trips up Lens. The referee has no decision but to point to the penalty spot, and it is going to be, no, it's not going to be Lens. I'm not going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to Angel Correa. Correa is going to go to the top right hand corner. Can he put the ball past Weatherton in the Watford net? You bet he can. Angel Correa, after scoring 2 in the previous game, manages to score 1 in this game now, and our Argentinian striker, who I'm looking to maybe link up with another Argentinian striker next season, as we'll be looking for a replacement for Jermaine Defoe, as his stats are starting to decrease. Maybe we could go for Dybala, but I'm not 100% sure whether we'll have enough money. We'll have to see how we get on towards the end of this season and see how much money they get given next season. We squeeze the ball through to Duncan Watmore, who's just come on the pitch. Duncan Watmore coming back inside with the step-overs. He goes for goal, and that's a lovely block, but it only comes as far as Ankle Correa. Correa back to Mvila. Mvila goes for the shot. Also, his shot is blocked, and it goes out wide for a corner kick. This time, our player on the edge of the box is not free, so we're going to try and whip it in the box. John Stones goes for the spectacular overhead, and he gets it horribly wrong. So as Watford throw bodies forward, they squeeze it through to Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney strikes it, and our goalkeeper, Jack Butland, with a wonderful save there, denying Watford from picking up a late winner. But we do end up winning the game, or winning it. We end up drawing it 1-1. Correa is celebrating, so maybe he knows the result before I do. We need to know how Liverpool got on. My man of the match does go to Jack Butland in net, as he did play very well. We didn't play that well, but we still managed to pick up a point. Liverpool, where's Liverpool? Liverpool drew 1-1 with West Brom, which means we are in the Champions League next season. We have finished in we finished in 4th place, sorry. What a fantastic achievement for us. Champions League in our first season. That is incredible. And just to wrap it up even more, we get given £13 million from the board for the Champions League and for getting into the for the Premier League, and for getting into the Champions League. We're going to get a little bit more player training here. We're going to put Lennon on 3 drills again, as we're really hoping we can start to increase him, as he hopefully be hitting the 60 rating soon. So from the next player training, we do in fact get some more increasements. Lennon has now hit the 59 rating, as like I said in the previous training, he will be hitting that 60 rating soon. So guys, look at this. Chris Lennon's saying he wants to cancel his contract as he thinks he's ready to be called up into the senior squad. So that is one thing we're going to go ahead and do straight away, because I think he is a very decent player. So Chris Lennon will be a player that we are going to snap up straight away, and we're going to offer him a contract into the first team lineup, and let's see if he accepts it. He should do. So Chris Lennon of course does accept it, and a player loan has expired, so Yedlin has gone back to Spurs now. We're going to have some more player training as well, as Lennon will be putting on another 3 drills along with Reece Oxford and Gallardo to see if either of them can start increasing a little bit either. But neither of them seem to be increasing that much as I hope, so maybe we can just take Gallardo off and put Lennon in a little bit more, because Lennon looks like the key player at our squad at the moment. But as we have finished up the season, we will be showing you a squad report for the club so you can see how all the players have got on. Feel free at any moment in time, if you want to pause this video and have a look at any of the players that you are keen on having a look, see how they've progressed through the season. But a lot of players, as you see there, Reece Oxford having +8, Henry's +3, Kamano +4, Ambrose +4, Duncan Watmore +4. It's just incredible to see how well players have progressed already throughout the whole season. A few of them have progressed even though we haven't been playing them, like Will Buckley, who's increased by +2. And to be honest, he hasn't had much game time whatsoever, has he? We've got a few players out on loan. Giatorini's gone down +2 ratings. Wes Brown's also gone down, but he will be leaving the club next season anyway, as he will be joining QPR, I believe, on a pre-contract deal. And we've also got Greenwood's gone up +4 since being out on loan. Manjon's gone up +2. Bridcott's also gone up +1. Robson haven't done that well at the moment, but I think we've got a competition with England. As you see there, we've got Netherlands, Turkey and Russia. I don't think we're going to play any of it unless we get quite far into the competition. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So from this report here, you can see all of the players and their potential. So Connor Tootle's an overall 51, and he's got a potential of 83 to 89. Maldonado's got a potential of 81 to 87. He's currently 59 overall. Lee Brown has got a potential of 81 to 94, and he's got 58 overall. We got Luis Sanchez as well, who looks very decent. He's got a potential of 79 to 94, and he's currently 57 rated as well. Ramon maybe doesn't look that good, as he's got a potential of 69 to 87. Gallardo's got 77 to 85, so I think we're actually going to take him off the player training a little bit and maybe put someone else on. And Scott Mahoney looks quite good as well. So I think the next player we should put on is either Luis Sanchez or Lee Brown. Both these players look extremely good. So we've got some more players coming through the training stats as well, and Lennon has now gone up to 61 rated. I think we're going to take Reece Oxford off as well and put another youth scout in there, because Reece Oxford has already increased so many ratings so far this season. I want to maybe try and push a few more players up. Also, Rafael has left the club, which is fair enough with me, because obviously he probably doesn't seem that keen on staying. But we've got some European Championships now with England, and it's going to be a big ask. So this is going to be the lineup we're going to be going with here. We're going to go with Harry Kane up top. Then we're going to have Rooney, Sterling and Walcott to the right of him. We're going to have Dele Alli and Henderson sitting on the CDM positions. Then we're going to have a backline of Klein, Cahill. We're going to take him out and we're going to put in John Stones. And Luke Shaw can play on the left. Let's see how we get on in our first game against Turkey. It's going to be a big game, but I'm not going to play it. We are going to sim it, because I will only play the games unless we get to the end and we start getting into the semi-finals, quarter-finals, etc. And we end up drawing the game 2-2. A little disappointing there. Rooney also picking up an injury, but Rooney and Sterling picking up the goals. Maybe we should have done a little bit better than that. But we have got some more player training here. Oxford we will take out, and we will be putting someone else in if we can find them. Sanchez I think we're going to put in, and Sanchez looks very good indeed. So we will put Sanchez in, and we're putting him on the pass master. No, we won't. Chance creation we'll be putting him on, as he is a winger, and we want him to basically try and find the net a few times as well, because that's what Mateus Pereira needs improving as well. So we've now got the next game up against Russia, which will be in the Championships as well. You'll be able to see how we get on against them. Russia currently lost their game against the Netherlands 1-0. So we've got to win this game, otherwise we might not even get out of our group stage. And we find ourselves 1-0 down after 5 minutes, and we end up winning the game 2-1. Raheem Sterling and Harry Kane picking up the goals for us. So that could prove to be a crucial victory for us. And also from the player training, Sanchez also increased to a 58 rating. So that's why I wanted to take Reece Oxford out and put Sanchez in, because that way it gives the youth players a little bit of a chance to grow. So now this is going to be a real crucial game up against the Netherlands. In my eyes, it's going to be the most difficult, but they lost against Turkey 2-1. So let's see how we get on. We end up drawing the game. Ali and Walcott picking up the goals for us, and that now leaves us in second place. So I think we've progressed into the next round, unless we have to play everyone again. I'm not sure, but hopefully by the looks of it, we might have progressed into the next round of the European Championships. So we've got some more emails here. Jan and Vila's loan deal has expired and has been gone back to Rubin Kazan. Also, Toivonen's gone back to Stade Rennais. And we've also got Vergini's come back to us, as does Giaccherini comes back to us. But we have now got a game up against France, which we're not going to be playing because it will be in the quarter-final of the European Championship, so we won't be able to play that. Also, Gus Hiddink has been named manager of the season as he leads Chelsea to the title, and the player of the year is announced as Newcastle's Papa Cisse, which is very weird, to be honest. And before we end up this episode, I just want to say how well pleased I am with how well we've done so far this season. I never thought this season we would be doing as well as we did. I didn't think we were going to be getting into the Champions League, and let alone getting the England job as well, just to top things off. So that will be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And in the next episode of the Sunderland Career, which will be number 19, you will see how we do in the quarter-final of the European Championships with England, as we face our arch rivals France. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.